I think I can answer that in two pieces. I think one of them is Dana White. You know, he's the I guess the president of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He's been very outspoken against the sport of boxing, stating that he loves boxing. He grew up watching boxing, but it's an outdated sport for grandpas, and it's not relevant at this point in time when it comes to fighting sports. I think that's very disrespectful to the sweet science and everybody who supports the sport as a whole. I think the second thing is the fact that mixed martial arts incorporates various aspects of fighting that aren't as aesthetically pleasing. They don't have the ebb and flow of boxing. They don't have that rhythm. When you get to the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu, you have to respect it as as a fight game. In terms of like how people implement that to be effective within the octagon or the cage or whatever the hell you call it these days. But I just don't see that ebb and flow within the mixed martial arts game as you see in boxing. I mean, there's also another part to it where you can never take a guy off the street who never took up boxing and make him a heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, that just would never happen, and I think the UFC makes a mockery of their own sport, painting a former WWE professional wrestler such as Brock Lesnar and making him their champ. Obviously, is generating a lot of dollars for them, but in terms of the credibility, I think even the MMA fans within themselves are divided between the two camps. One of them likes to see, the pure practitioners of the sport, such as Randy Couture, and other guys who really know, have a well-rounded game. And then there's the other guys who just follow the sport and just are bandwagoners that, just go with the next big thing. So I think that pretty much outlines why boxing fans hate MMA so much. I don't really hate the sport of mixed martial arts. I just don't follow it. I really don't care about it. It just does nothing for me when I've watched it in the past. It's kind of like a non-factor in my mind.
It's kind of like the National Hockey League. I know it's out there. I know Los Angeles has a team like within 10 miles of my house, but don't really care.